Whitby? No, we're not in Whitby. Eastbourne. What it looks like Whitby. Anyway, first we're going to have a walk up to the old bandstand, which dates back to the 1920s, and then we're going to carry on to the old Victorian pier, which I believe goes back even further than that. We've also got this weekend to do more to the top end, and there's also a small watchtower right here, which dates back to the beach ahead, and I believe there's a chalet at the bottom end that belongs to John, his wife Mary. Leave it running. I'm going to film now at the front. Just to show what it's like. Okay, so we're on the seafront and we're going to walk up to the bandstand and we're going to do a little paranormal there, see if we can capture anything. This bandstand goes way back and it's still used at least 2 or 3 times a week. Very, very popular place. Bought a couple of mugs there myself actually, and talking of a couple of mugs, here's Andy, right on cue. So Andy, what is the plan of action tonight? What do we want to do to bring these spirit people forward?
Ask them.
Ask them? That's a good start. We could start by just asking them, please will you come forward? We're going to do a little bit of Charleston, because we believe that if you do recreate the atmosphere, the spirits will come forward anyway. They don't always have to be sad, miserable, angry spirits. You can get some pretty jovial spirits that are here for a good time. So we're going to do a little bit of dancing. Well, I am anyway. Andy's got some left and everything, so I'm not too sure about the contribution he'll make to the dancing, but anyway, we'll give it a try. That's the pier. I'm going to head on up there too, after the bandstand. But we do the bandstand first. This is the bandstand. Just coming into view. There is some history on the wall about the bandstand, so read it. Beautiful night, by the way, the sea crashing up all day. I'm actually here for a week, so we're going to do as much as we can while we're down this neck of the woods, because you may have seen already that we've been to a couple of lunatic asylums, Lancaster, Liverpool, and we've also done the Ancient Ram at Gloucestershire, which we're due to load up pretty soon. We also did Pontefract Black Monk House, Yorkshire, on New Year's Eve. We actually spent New Year's Eve there. We actually chimed in the New Year at Pontefract Black Monk House. All of these things we will be adding to our very new upcoming YouTube channel, which will be called Spiritual Encounters, and hopefully we're going to launch the channel after August Bank Holiday 2023, so only another couple of months to go. But in the meantime, we do want to collect some more footage at all the various locations. Andy and I have been doing paranormal for 15 years, but we've only recently started to film it and take it more seriously in the kind of last 12 months. And you know, hopefully we'll capture some stuff, take you guys along with us for the adventure. You know, we don't lie about any of this stuff. We don't make it up. If we get stuff, we get stuff. If we don't, we don't. It's, you know, what's the point in lying about it? Eastbourne bandstand. That's the interior, but we can't go in. Obviously, it's locked up at this time of night. But we can go around the back, and we can attempt to make some contact with anybody. Any singers, any dancers, any people that used to work here, ushers, anybody at all, anybody who used to sell ice cream. We're in the back of the bandstand. I'd like you to come forward and say hello to us. Where do you want to set up your paranormal, for recording? I'll hand it over to Andy now because Andy is our paranormal expert. Andy's more of the adventurous type who likes to try things out, and he likes to push things to the limit, and he likes to take things to another level to try and get results. Alright, so what are we using? What's the name of the... We'll try it out anyway. Is it all necrophonic app?
No, it basically generates words, so you
Ask out and then...
generates words.
Yeah, I know what the thing you're going to use now, because other YouTubers have used this. I think what it does is it literally scans the area. If we ask questions, if there's any spirit people trying to respond, it will scan the area and put that message through to Andy's.
It's just to talk to us. The higher the thing, the more chance. Sometimes you get reading quite a lot, sometimes you get very little at all, but
Maybe we need to speak first and generate some... we need to find a way to bring the spirit forward.
I'm Andy.
I'm Alison, and we've come to see the bandstand where you used to perform. Were you a singer?
And knife.
What does it say? Knife?
Knife.
Oh, well, that's a good start. Was there a murder committed here? Has there been some skullduggery going on that we don't know about?
Knife, do you mean something happened here?
Maybe they played a part and they had a knife.
Are you a pirate? On the beach?
Tell us more about the knife.
No.
Might be a more recent thing, you know. I don't know if anything's happened here
So
recently.
it's just story. It's always a story.
Can you give us your name?
Virtually.
Virtually.
Being a bit numb, but give me a bit more than that. Some kind of meeting that went wrong.
Could go back to the days of like the, the gangster stuff that went on in Brighton and all that on the south coast back in the day. Would have been the 1950s, would it?
Oh, was it? When about in the late 60s? When everybody came down for the bank holidays and there was a lot of fighting.
Maybe like the Graham Green area of Brighton Rock, when the biker gangs used to meet on the coast here. Can you just... Does it say motorbike?
No, that's it.
Alright.
Come down in the street on a motorbike. Land.
Land.
Did you land here?
Ah, I wonder if it's something to do with the Second World War. Because the whole of this coast played a really big part in the Second World War. There's still tunnels down at Dover where they used to hide out and stuff like that.
Did you cross over here to France?
Maybe it's a pilot.
Did you cross over here to France?
Ask him, did the plane crash in the sea? But what would the knife have to do with it? This is the thing, isn't it?
Oh, you're doing really well. Got your story.
Are you a pilot? Are you an airman? Or an air person, an airwoman maybe? Even because women used to fly planes in World War One. Please give us your name. Maybe you crashed here. Or maybe you just like to visit here when you were actually off duty. When you had a break from service.
Yeah.
There.
Land, yeah. Was there something to do with D-Day? Were you involved in the D-Day landings? Night land, D-Day.
Yeah.
Were you involved in the D-Day landings? Everybody so proud for that.
Yeah, respect to you.
Not how it was.
Please come forward and tell us your story. What happened that day?
We wouldn't have had this way of life that
No, we wouldn't, that's for sure. We wouldn't have these beautiful beach resorts to visit and things if we didn't.
Edison.
Edison, maybe that's a name.
Edison. Is that your name, or is that anything to do with the lighthouse
Why is there a lighthouse, Edison?
in Edison?
Where's that?
Are you a lighthouse keeper?
I think it's more likely to be a surname, Andy, because we asked for the person's name.
Edison, last name, and is it the name of the lighthouse? Edison, name. What do you do about what? Give me a little bit more. Just so we know who you are.
Where is it though? Yeah. I'm thinking this is going to be a name because we said, can you give us a name? And it's come back with Edison. It sounds like someone's surname.
Edison, your last name or your first name?
Were you connected to World War II? Did you fly in World War II?
Are you a pilot? Are you a soldier? Are you a prisoner?
I mean, we don't know what this bandstand was used for in the Second World War. It would have been here then. Could have had some part to play, couldn't it? Maybe someone can tell us that. If anyone knows the history of this bandstand at Eastbourne, maybe someone, or if you've got a relation, you know, that had connections to this when it was during the Second World War. Because you know, when you do paranormal, you approach a building and expect to get certain spirits, and it's amazing how many times something completely different will come through. We've had that happen to us before in one or two places where you're looking for particular spirits from a particular era, and then you'll get like somebody from 10 years ago who's just passed away just step in and speak to you instead. So you never really know what's going to come through. Keep looking out for any odds because we've gone dark now, so hopefully we might be able to pick up. If any spirit people would like to come forward, anybody who has connections to this bandstand, any actors, dancers, singers, banjo players, anybody, any orchestra people, anybody in the orchestra pit, come forward. Any connection if you were to do with the costumes or the scenery or anything at all. We'll stop here and go back that way because there's some people around there playing baseball, basketball, and we don't want to step into the basketball game because then we'll get sidetracked and we'll be playing basketball for a couple of hours and then we'll just lose the plot entirely. Because this is what me and Andy do. We run into a bunch of people and then we end up doing what they're doing and stop doing what we're doing. And anyway, all right, Andy. So So we're going to try and bring forward some performing people. We're going to try and bring forward some people that sing and some people that dance, and the best way to bring forward singers and dancers is to perform. And I think bring the energy up, get the energy up. I think if you're singing and dancing and tap dancing and all that stuff, then they're more likely to come forward. So I'm going to hand this camera over to Andy. We're going to do a little bit of Charleston. Let's see if we can get these people to come forward and do a bit of dancing for us. Andy? I think he's still busy talking to the World War II person. We'll just see what else he's getting through in a minute. What does it say? Fight?
Fight.
So this is all still connected to the war, isn't it then?
So, the fight. What happened here tonight? The fight. When was it?
Oh yeah, that's a good question. When?
The year or the month?
Were you murdered here on the beach? Was it something gone wrong? Maybe a drug deal went wrong or something. What era, what year? Did the police come? Get anything out? Yeah, I just want to let people see what we're using, and then they know that we're doing a... So it's just scanning the area, and as we ask questions, it's spirit people can come through with the reply. So far we got Edison, knife and fight. That sounds a bit more like gangster stuff, doesn't it, rather than World War II stuff? Do you think it was back in the 60s when all the bikers came down here and met up and all that? Because they did literally take over most of the south coast, didn't they, back in the... If anybody's watched the film Quadrophenia, that's the era that we're talking about. Or if anybody's read Graham Greene's Brighton Rock, that's the era that possibly might have got somebody through. Fight, it's still saying fight, isn't it? Sounds like it was a fight and someone got stabbed here then. Fight, knife, Edison. So someone called Edison must have got stabbed here in a fight. We could always Google that and look it up, can't we?
Is that what it was?
And don't forget, like big spiritual answers on comments. Why don't you try?
15.
15? What year? Can you give us the year it happened? meet entertainers. Bandstand here. These are the things you don't expect. Did you get something else then? What did it say? Kill?
Hill.
Hill? As in maybe Beachy Head? Beachy Head's just up there. So I'm trying to piece this story together now. So we've had Edison, fight, knife, 15 and Hill. No, it's going faster because we've said those words again. Moors, yeah, it's going to be Beachy Head. That's all moors up there, it's all farmland. Oh, moors as in... Yeah, but maybe he's saying the word moors and maybe... I mean, up there's all farmland and then it's Beachy Head, and there's a cliff where there's a lot of suicides, but there has also been some criminal, like, shall we say, bodies disposed of over the edge. Well, that sounds like a police thing, doesn't it? Maybe somebody's body was chucked over. What was it saying? Was your body thrown over Beachy Head?
Shit.
What? Satan? No! Tristan?
Satan and Tristan.
Alright, hello Tristan. Alright, so... Are you telling us the truth with this story? Are you the person that committed the crime? Are you the person that killed? Maybe his name's Tristan Edison. Why are you saying Satan? You know, Andy and I have studied the occult for 15 years. We know a hell of a lot about this stuff, so if you try to frighten us, it ain't gonna happen. You descend from Satan. You obviously know nothing about the occult then, if that's what you think. Find out who this person is first. Tristan Edison, is that probably the name? Or maybe. Do you think he was calling you Satan, or do you think he was calling himself Satan? Saying it to you? You don't even know what Satan represents because you have no occult knowledge, so are you fair to challenge Andy on that, really? Do you think this is a different person then now? Does it come again, Tristan? Descend. Yeah, but he might be saying this could be a person that did black magic and stuff. Think about it, right? You've got knife, you've got 15, you've got Beachy Head Hill up there, yeah. You've got Tristan and you've got Satan descend. So maybe this nutcase thinks he descends from Satan. He possibly might have killed someone and tossed them off the edge of Beachy Head Cliff and it's never been found out. picked up the pace. Beer?
Beer.
As in drinking beer? Just to let everybody know who watches this Spiritual Encounters channel, Andy and I have not drank for 15 years. We gave it all up. Oh right, it's something to do with alcohol then, isn't it?
That is what it is.
Maybe it was an alcohol fueled incident.
You don't have to get that.
What's the word that's coming up?
Learn.
Learn.
Yeah, I did.
Learn.
We did learn.
Oh, the lights have just gone out there. Maybe it's on the timer. Alright, my battery's going. We're going to have to wrap it up. You know, is this battery supposed to drain like so quickly because my battery's just going? It's on 30 minutes. We filmed for 30 minutes and my battery's drained down to 0.
Oh, it's probably.
Is that right?
It's probably right.
Alright guys, we're going to have to wrap it up here because this battery on this phone is drained. But what we can do, we'll continue on Andy's phone and then there'll be 2 lots of footage on the YouTube channel to watch. So this is the first part 1, and we'll continue on Andy's, which is part 2. So they'll be together anyway, but my battery has just died. So thank you all for watching. This has been quite interesting, this really, because we expected to get some entertainers, but we've actually got, well, we've had Knife, Edison, Beachy Head Hill, well not Beachy Head, but Hill, which I assume is Beachy Head, Tristan and Sid, which I always hate when that comes up because you abuse. We're getting some really dark stuff here, aren't we? Really. Anyway, the battery's going to go on this any second, so I'm going to wrap it up on this piece of footage, and then anybody who wants to continue watching this paranormal can transfer to second choice, and we will continue, but we'll probably try something completely different because we're using on this